Welcome back, everyone. My name is Anthony, and this is my shop and my channel. Caleb has a friend of his Subaru here. The guy actually asked for a vehicle diagnosis, right? To just say, hey, I know it's a beater, but he keeps his beater in good shape. There's a difference between having
I mean, visually it's a beater, but
right.
Mechanically
it's not.
It's pretty good.
Right.
He's got some things here and there.
But he keeps it so it's reliable. Like some other customers say that, oh, it's just my AB car or just my beater are complete train wrecks.
Yeah.
You know, this isn't that vehicle. So the guy was like, yeah, I'm gonna put a couple more bucks in it and I'm gonna keep driving it. Smart decision for him.
Yeah, well, because he asked us, he said, go through the whole thing, let me know if it's even worth keeping anymore. Engine's quiet, it does burn a little bit of oil, but we've been taking care of that. And transmission shift's good, the drivetrain is fine.
Right, no wheel bearing noises.
Yeah.
And either the tire plug in one tire, a tire on one side, like, you know, when people say it's just my beater or it's just a lease car or it's my AB car, typically what I find is that those cars are in really bad shape. It's very rare that you find somebody that says, hey, this is my beater, and it's in good shape. Very rare. So this is his beater. Although it's a little ugly, it's reliable.
And he doesn't have to drive much anymore. He lives within biking distance of work, so he rides his bike to work and lives with his girlfriend. She has a nicer car. So anytime they're really going anywhere, they just hop in her car.
So the excuse is it's just my beater, or it's just a lease, or it's my AB car really isn't an excuse to drive around in.
Yeah, something that's falling apart.
Yeah, something that's falling apart. And sometimes we look at these cars and like it just needs tires and brakes, and we're like, like it makes no sense.
Wait until they're grinding and I have no traction in the rain.
yeah. But that's it, yeah. So an ugly AB or beater needs a little bit of love, and it'll stay on the road for a lot longer, right?
Yeah.
And this is why we said what we said, that he said what he said to the customer. And we'll concur, she's ugly but reliable.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, there's no skin on the dash anymore.
Yeah. But you know what?
Obviously banged up, scraped up, condensation, tail light.
Yeah. I mean, a couple things it could use, but right now, for what he's using it for, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Like struts, it could use, upper control arm in the back, could, but still.
The trail arm bushings are starting to dry rot crack.
Yeah.
It's nothing super.
It's not unsafe yet.
Yeah.
It's not unsafe yet. It's getting there, but it's not unsafe yet. Some fresh new brakes so he can stop.
He's getting new brakes in the rear. He's getting new tires in the rear. He's just replacing both.
Yeah, and he's got a leaky radiator.
We're doing the radiator.
Still cheaper than him going out and buying a new car, right?
Yeah.
Or going out and buying someone else's used, abused pile of crap.
Because he said if we deem this not worth fixing,
right,
then he's gonna go pick up he said he's gonna save like 10 grand, put about 5,000, buy a car for like 5 grand off Facebook, and then put another 3 into it.
And that's definitely for 5 grand you're not getting anything decent today.
Well, exactly. That's why he said he's gonna put another couple.
Oh, let me say that if you buy a $5,000 car today, that is your temporary means of transportation. In my opinion, you're lucky if it will last 1 year. I follow a used car dealer, not in our part of the world, that he specializes in under $5,000 vehicles, and the people that he's marketing to and attracting understand that. Although he said he's having a hard time at that price point of selling those cars to where he's been successful for 13 years. Now he has lowered those prices to almost half, and he's still having some trouble reaching those customers. So now, one, do they not want to buy those cars, or is that customer no longer have that cash to buy those cars? Your $5,000, he don't finance, so he's a $5,000 and under. Buy here, pay here, cash lock.
But at that point, why are you buying from the dealership? You're just going to Facebook and buying stuff.
Well, because the consumers kind of think that they have a little bit of security, like when you buy from a business, and you kind of do. Like, you can still go down to the courthouse for anything you buy from anyone for $12 and go to court and sit in front of the judge and see what the judge has to say. And then when you're a business, you're usually at the mercy of the court system. You follow me?
Yeah.
So I'm sure he's had his his issues. I'm sure everything is as is. And in certain states, as is ironclad.
Yeah.
In New Jersey, as is an ironclad. Although you sign multiple documents,
Yeah.
you still can go there and plead your mercy to.
You could sell a car as is, but you still have to pass the
Yeah.
inspection.
But what he said is at 5,000 for many years he's done very well. Now this year he's struggling, even chopping his prices on his cars. And he's not selling them perfect. He's selling them, and I don't even think they're in inspection state. For some of the cars that I looked at he was selling, like, why are you selling it? But this is what he's doing. But for $5,000, that's your temporary car. And if you're lucky that it lasts a year, if not doesn't need something immediately, even at $10,000 today. You are very lucky to get a decent car, even at $10,000. Unless it's a reputable used car dealer, and then he has a guy like me or a good guy who's going through the recondition process and letting you know that, hey, this car is junk or this car is reconable, and we can put a quality product out for the customer. We have a dealer like that specializes in that $10,000 car that fixes the brakes, fixes the tires, fixes the check engine light, and even at that, something still could go wrong. But yeah, so he made a good choice. Put a little bit of money into this car and drive it until he can't drive it anymore, or the cost of repairing it and getting it back on the road exceed his expectations and our expectations. So it's definitely worth fixing your old car for sure. Thanks for watching.